Yolan True, and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and welcome to another episode of our little A to Z officers series. But before I talk about our next rare officer, I just want to say, if you're not a subscriber of my channel yet but do like my videos, then please do subscribe to my channel. And when you do, also click this little bell and all notifications so you will be notified when another video comes out. But now let's have a look at Strange New Worlds La'an. You know, the La'an Noonien Sing girl. She's class engineering. That means you need engineering badges to upgrade her. She's group Strange New Worlds, which means she can give synergy to a captain of that group if she's on the bridge with him. And she's from the faction Federation, which means you need Federation faction credits for upgrading her. And because she's from one of the TV series and that's Strange New Worlds, there is a little bit of a longer text here in the info box. You know that there's always a text about every officer there. And in this case, if you haven't seen Strange New Worlds, you will want to have a look what is said about her. As you could already hear, she does not have a captain maneuver, but she has an officer ability and below deck ability. The officer ability is Warp Overdrive, and that's that La'an increases the base warp speed by 70%. I said it recently in my Shren video. You might really want to use that, for example, if you are not that strong yet, but have the chance to do armadas with bigger guys from your alliance in deep space. But you need to be there with a ship that has the warp range. It's not that strong, but still it can reach that point. And you get destroyed in every armada. So you want to be back quickly. And in this case, you might want to use La'an and Shren just to get there quickly. And that's a moment where I would use La'an on the bridge. And in territory defense as well, if you have to go to a beta system or something, that could even speed that up, but there you usually would want to have a complete PvP crew. What I use regularly is her below deck ability, Secure Logistics, and that means that La'an increases the ship's base max cargo by 30%. You, especially on your amalgam, during incursions, for example, like this week again, you want to have as much max cargo as you can get, and so she's always on one of my ships, and during incursion she will be on my amalgam below deck to increase the max cargo so I can get as much out of an enemy base as I can. And that's what I usually use her for. As you can see, she is on one of my ships at the moment. That's also the reason why, despite her as a rare officer having 2 abilities for away team assignments, I haven't unlocked anything there, and I'm not using her for away team assignments because she is always on one of my miners, especially on my amalgam for base raids. And so I will not send her out to away teams, but you need to know that you can, and that she can have unlocked security and survivor here. Those are things that are required in certain away teams. But of course you want to know how to get La'an, and for this, fortunately, we can go to the normal recruit section, but unfortunately only to one part here, and that's the ultra recruit. And here you will find La'an among there she is, among the rare officers. But the ultra recruit section, of course, has the disadvantage. There's a ton of officers in here. You do regularly get the tokens that you need for them, but there are really a lot of officers in there. So the chance for a certain officer to get shards is not that high, but still you have a regular chance of getting shards for La'an here. But you see that I don't have that many of those because I'm not very lucky with pulling La'an, but I do have her. I unlocked her. Upgrading is a different topic then, but she is in a regular section, and that's the good thing. But of course with La'an as well, I would like to know how you use her. Do you use her warp speed ability or just the max cargo ability below deck, or do you send her out to away team assignments? And if you have questions in general or video requests, you know that I regularly read your comments. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.